Lotus in soups and stews is one of those culinary combinations that makes you wonder if the plant was invented specifically for this purpose. There's something magical about dropping slices of lotus root or handfuls of lotus seeds into a bubbling pot of broth. The way the flavors mingle, the textures shift, and the entire kitchen suddenly smells like comfort. It's the kind of food that doesn't just warm your stomach, it feels like it hugs your soul, tucks you in, and then whispers, "Don't worry, I got your health covered too." Lotus root is the superstar here. When you slice it, each piece comes out looking like a snowflake or a piece of edible lace, which means your soup doesn't just taste good. It looks like a piece of art floating in a bowl. Once simmered, lotus root transforms from crisp to tender, but it never loses that satisfying little bite. It's like the vegetable equivalent of someone who always keeps their cool under pressure, softened by the heat of the soup, but still holding its structure. In traditional Chinese and Japanese cooking, lotus root often appears in clear broths or hearty stews alongside carrots, mushrooms, or daikon radish. The result is a dish that's not just nourishing but also visually calming, as though your meal has mastered the art of meditation. Then there are the lotus seeds, those little pearls that have a subtle nuttiness when boiled. Toss them into a stew and they swell into soft, chewy nuggets that give the dish an almost luxurious texture. They're the surprise guests at the party. You scoop up a spoonful expecting just vegetables, and suddenly you hit this creamy, earthy little gem that makes you pause and smile. And here's the kicker. They're not only delicious but also packed with protein, magnesium, and compounds that help calm the nervous system. Imagine a soup that doesn't just fill your belly but also gently coaxes you into relaxation, like an edible spa day. Nutritionally, lotus-filled soups are a dream. The root brings fiber, vitamin C, and potassium, all of which support digestion, immunity, and blood pressure balance. The seeds add protein and antioxidants that promote longevity and anti-aging benefits. Put the two together in a simmering broth, and you've got a health tonic disguised as comfort food. It's like sneaking vegetables into a picky eater's dinner, except here you're sneaking in wellness for yourself, and you don't even mind because the flavor is so satisfying. The beauty of lotus in soups and stews is how adaptable it is. For something light and delicate, you can simmer lotus root slices with a clear vegetable or chicken broth, a few goji berries, and maybe a touch of ginger. The result is soothing, the kind of soup that makes you want to curl up on a rainy day and let the steam fog up your glasses. For something heartier, try a slow-cooked stew with lotus root, mushrooms, tofu, and miso. Suddenly the dish becomes rich, earthy, and deeply grounding, like edible comfort wrapped in umami. In Southeast Asia, lotus seeds often get added to sweet soups or desserts, proving they can swing both ways, savory or sweet, with equal charm. They're like the actor who can play comedy, drama, and musicals without breaking a sweat. And honestly, lotus soups carry a kind of gentle humor in themselves. Here's this plant that grows out of muddy ponds, often covered in muck, and yet when you cook it, it transforms into something elegant, wholesome, and downright beautiful. It's like the Cinderella of the vegetable world, roots in the mud, but a star at the dinner table. No wonder so many cultures consider the lotus a symbol of resilience and purity. Eating it in soup isn't just about nutrients, it's about feeling like you're part of that transformation story every time you slurp a spoonful. So the next time you're planning a soup or stew, forget the usual potatoes and noodles and let lotus have a moment in the spotlight. Whether it's crisp lotus root slices bobbing in a broth or lotus seeds adding creamy richness to stew, this humble plant brings flavor, beauty, and health benefits in one graceful package. It's a reminder that sometimes the best comfort foods aren't heavy or greasy, but light, nutritious, and deeply satisfying. Lotus doesn't just make a soup better, it makes it feel like a celebration of health, flavor, and a touch of magic in every bowl.